2018, the movie production will be more advanced and interesting in terms of both the diverse storyline and the stunning appearance, which will make movies become one of today's best-selling entertainment. Reportedly, some great movies will be aired in 2018. Movies from the DC and Marvel superhero series will also be aired on your favorite cinema. Before we proceed to the list of 40 most anticipated movies in 2018, if you who have not subscribed in this channel yet, please do not forget to click the subscribe button. And here are 50 movies that will be released in 2018. Red Sparrow. The young Russian intelligence officer is assigned to seduce a first-tier CIA agent who handles the CIA's most sensitive penetration of Russian intelligence. The two young officers collide in a charged atmosphere of tradecraft, deception, and inevitably forbidden passion that threatens not just their lives but the lives of others as well. Bumblebee. On the run in the year 1987, Bumblebee finds refuge in a junkyard in a small Californian beach town. Charlie, on the cusp of turning 18 and trying to find her place in the world, discovers Bumblebee, battle-scarred and broken. The Predator. A group of men get stranded in a jungle with a beast of whom they do not speak. One by one, they go missing and skinned bodies are found in trees. Then, when the only survivor of a previous beast encounter appears, they realize they are in worse trouble than they thought. Deadpool 2. Ryan Reynolds stars as the titular wisecracking vigilante in the sequel to the 2016 action comedy. The film will be co-written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. Mary Poppins Returns. In Depression-era London, and now-grown Jane and Michael Banks, along with Michael's 3 children, are visited by the enigmatic Mary Poppins following a personal loss. Through her unique magical skills, and with the aid of her friend Jack, she helps the family rediscover the joy and wonder missing in their lives. The Jungle Book. The New Mutants. 5 young mutants, just discovering their abilities while held in a secret facility against their will, fight to escape their past sins and save themselves. MI6. Mission Impossible. Tomb Raider. Lara Croft, the fiercely independent daughter of a missing adventurer, must push herself beyond her limits when she finds herself on the island where her father disappeared. Venom. The film tells about the villain in the film Spider-Man will have his own movie. Venom appears in the film Spider-Man 3 as a parasite that makes people become evil. $50 Shades Freed. The third installment of the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Avengers, Infinity War Part 1. The Avengers is one of his best movies. How not? The entire swashbuckling Marvel gathered on this cool movie, and one that will of this movie to be good movies is the existence of the Guardians of the Galaxy figures that would make this film becomes more interesting. Alpha. After a hunting expedition 20,000 years ago in Europe during the Upper Paleolithic period goes awry, the young caveman struggles against the elements to find his way home, all the while developing a friendship with a wolf. Goosebumps, Horrorland. X-Men, Dark Phoenix. Jean Grey begins to develop incredible powers that corrupt and turn her into a Dark Phoenix. Now the X-Men will have to decide if the life of a team member is worth more than all the people living in the world. Ip Man 4. There is no stopping the movie Ip Man continues to entertain us with an awesome action Donnie Yen. The fourth series of the movie Ip Man is still in the starring Donnie Yen. You must have missed action with incredible Donnies with Jurisnet. This film is one of the best biographical movie. Insidious, The Last Key. Parapsychologist Dr. Elise Rainier faces her most fearsome and personal haunting yet, in her own family home. Annihilation. A biologist signs up for a dangerous, secret expedition where the laws of nature don't apply. A Wrinkle in Time. Following the discovery of a new form of space travel as well as Meg's father's disappearance, she, her brother, and her friend must join three magical beings, Mrs. What's-It, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. Witch, to travel across the universe to rescue him from a terrible evil. Black Panther. T'Challa, after the death of his father, the king of Wakanda, returns home to the isolated, technologically advanced African nation to succeed to the throne and take his rightful place as king. Incredibles 2. Bob Parr, Mr. Incredible, is left to care for Jack while Helen, Elastigirl, is out saving the world. Ant-Man and the Wasp. As Scott Lang balances being both a superhero and a father, Hope Van Dyne and Dr. Hank Pym present an urgent new mission that finds the Ant-Man fighting alongside the Wasp to uncover secrets from their past. Ready Player One. When the creator of a virtual reality world called the Oasis dies, he releases a video in which he challenges all Oasis users to find his Easter egg, which will give the finder his fortune. Wade Watts finds the first clue and starts a race for the egg. The Young. A priest named Father Burke is sent to Rome to investigate the mysterious death of a nun. Pacific Rim Uprising. Jake Pentecost, son of Stacker Pentecost, reunites with Mako Mori to lead a new generation of Jaeger pilots, including rival Lambert and 15-year-old hacker Amara, against a new kaiju threat. Hotel Transylvania 3. Mavis surprises Dracula with a family voyage on a luxury monster cruise ship so he can take a vacation from providing everyone else's vacation at the hotel. The rest of Drac's pack cannot resist going along. But once they leave port, romance arises when Dracula meets the mysterious ship captain, Erica. Now it's Mavis's turn to play the overprotective parent, keeping her dad and Erica apart. Little do they know that his too-good-to-be-true love interest is actually a descendant of Abraham Van Helsing, ancient nemesis to Dracula and all other monsters. The Post. A cover-up that spanned 4 U.S. presidents pushed the country's first female newspaper publisher and a hard-driving editor to join an unprecedented battle between journalist and government, inspired by true events. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. With all of the wonder, adventure, and thrills synonymous with one of the most popular and successful franchises in cinema history, this all-new motion picture event sees the return of favorite characters and dinosaurs along with new breeds more awe-inspiring and terrifying than ever before. Welcome to Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. The second installment of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them series, which follows the adventures of Newt Scamander. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph 2. 6 years after the events of Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph and Vanellope, now friends, discover a Wi-Fi router in their arcade, leading them into a new adventure. A Quiet Place. A family live an isolated existence in utter silence, for fear of an unknown threat that follows and attacks at any sound. Rampage. Based on the classic 1980s video game featuring apes and monsters destroying cities. Solo, a Star Wars story. Han Solo and Chewbaca's adventures before joining the rebellion, including their early encounters with Lando Calrissian. Hellboy. Hellboy comes to England, where he must defeat Merlin's consort and Nimue the Blood Queen. But their battle will bring about the end of the world, a fate he desperately tries to turn away. Ocean's 8. Debbie Ocean gathers a crew to attempt an impossible heist at New York City's yearly Met Gala. The Commuter. A businessman is caught up in a criminal conspiracy during his daily commute home. Den of Thieves. A gritty Los Angeles crime saga which follows the intersecting and often personally connected lives of an elite unit of the LA County Sheriff's Department and the state's most successful bank robbery crew as the outlaws plan a seemingly impossible heist on the Federal Reserve Bank of downtown Los Angeles. Maze Runner: The Death Cure. Young hero Thomas embarks on a mission to find a cure for a deadly disease known as the flare. Alita: Battle Angel. An action-packed story of one young woman's journey to discover the truth of who she is and her fight to change the world. Aquaman. Arthur Curry learns that he is the heir to the underwater kingdom of Atlantis, and must step forward to lead his people and to be a hero to the world. Iron Sky: The Coming Race. 20 years after the events of Iron Sky, the former Nazi moon base has become the last refuge of mankind. Earth was devastated by a nuclear war, but buried deep under the wasteland lies a power that could save the last of humanity, or destroy it once and for all. Cloverfield movie. After a scientific experiment aboard the space station involving a particle accelerator has unexpected results, the astronauts find themselves isolated. Following their horrible discovery, The space station crew must fight for survival. 12 Strong. 12 Strong tells the story of the first Special Forces team deployed to Afghanistan after September 11. Under the leadership of a new captain, the team must work with an Afghan warlord to take down the Taliban. Winchester, the house that ghosts built. Eccentric firearm heiress believes she is haunted by the souls of people killed by the Winchester repeating rifle. Game night. A group of friends who meet regularly for game nights find themselves trying to solve a murder mystery. The Purge, The Island. The film will be a prequel that will focus on the events that lead up to the very first Purge event. Peter Rabbit. Feature adaptation of Beatrix Potter's classic tale of a rebellious rabbit trying to sneak into a farmer's vegetable garden. Mortal Engines. Many years after the 60-minute war, cities survive a now desolate Earth by moving around on giant wheels, attacking and devouring smaller towns to replenish their resources. Smallfoot. The Yeti is convinced that the elusive creatures known as humans really do exist. Proud Mary. Taraji P. Henson is Mary, a hit woman working for an organized crime family in Boston. Mary's wife is completely turned around when she meets a young boy whose path she crosses when a professional hit goes awry. Those are a list of movies that will be aired in 2018. Which movie do you anticipate the most? Don't forget to leave your comment below. Thank you for watching this video. See you later in the next videos by KAUM BEAX.